always have tank tops.
I got a question for you.
It wasn't on that one. But then I said it's on what he said.
It's your boy Grind Time Trey.
And K Mills.
Hip Hop Raised Me podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop.
And the culture.
Can't forget the culture. What's good, people? Grind Time Trey, we back. Hip Hop Raised Me podcast, here with my co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Shady. And why we don't forget the motherfucking baby.
The one and only J.U.
Juju, you know how it is. We live from Vegas, fight night. What y'all got going fight night? When it comes to hip hop in Vegas, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Pin out.
Tupac.
Stumping. What's the nigga name? Orlando.
Right.
Orlando.
And
Yeah.
kind of like in the retrospect, if you really think about it, like Tupac kind of like turned, like he's like the king of fucking Las Vegas. And at that time, he was like the king of Vegas.
Hey, before Tupac died in Vegas, hip hop was turned up to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And it was private.
Yeah.
There wasn't no TMZ, wasn't no social media. So they probably was wilding out in Vegas back then. Before 96 Tupac died.
Like, hey, nigga, we better go to the fight. And it was up from there. And they said that he was always going back and forth on planes, on his PJ, going back and forth. He had a house out there.
Sure had a house out there.
Yeah.
So
In the casinos. He loved the MGM. You know what I'm saying? Like gambling.
Also a club out there.
Yeah.
That's what they said when they got shot.
Yeah.
From at the club that night.
They got footage of him dancing in the club, just feeling himself. Like he just was in his shit in Vegas. And I feel like he felt free in Vegas. He couldn't parlay like in Vegas like he could.
Like he could out there in Cali.
Yeah, because he had, he
I feel like
Vegas
now,
is that nigga out there.
yeah, he was the king of Vegas.
That's how any cat like a lot of
I feel like
go
now
out
since
Vegas.
that
Yeah.
Vegas doesn't cater to hip hop no more. Since Tupac died in Vegas, they don't cater to hip hop. Like it's not. When you think Vegas, you don't think hip hop. Like I'm gonna book a show in Vegas or this hot artist from Vegas. Like Vegas is more EDM.
Well, you can see there's still people grinding on the strip.
Yeah.
handing out mixtapes.
They're still doing if you want the performance part of your career, Vegas is definitely where to go.
Yeah.
But like if you want to just get your music heard and just go out and get to the record labels, of course, Hollywood is where to go. But being in Vegas, I do agree with the hip hop. It's kind of like it's not a connection.
It's not a connection no more.
But there is people out there still trying to connect that. Connect.
And I believe that because Vegas is where everybody goes. So you can meet anybody in Vegas.
Yeah.
You can meet anybody in Vegas. Shit. Vegas is going up. That's all I gotta say on that note. Vegas is going up.
Oh!
Vegas is going up. Vegas is going
He said
up.
privately, nigga, this nigga said where?
Vegas is going up.
Oh, look over here at this nigga.
Like, oh my god!
He had me crying. You got me up in there. My bad, bro. I looked over at
don't
this
cut it
nigga.
out.
I look over at this nigga.
If he would have, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like a little rabbit.
That shit is fucking funny. That shit is fucking funny.
Oh, yeah,
feel like a gremlin.
Yeah, look like when I looked over there.
I knew he was going.
And I got nervous because I'm like, am I tripping? And I had, usually I don't never look over, so I look over like, man.
I know he's going to go to the show.
Huh?
The commercials, huh?
No, we.
Oh, really?
Alright, go. Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, the Vegas hip hop scene, I feel like people come here because everybody's here.
Yeah.
Everybody comes here from the South. California, we always out here in Vegas. That's like second home.
It's like international. Like you got motherfuckers in Poland. Like shit, I'm about to go to Vegas. Like they're out of country. Like Vegas.
They plan big trips to Vegas. Like somebody told me like they went to Hawaii. They asked people Hawaii, what's their like biggest trip? Because we always thought we were going to Hawaii. That's like the grand finale trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Their grand finale trip was Vegas to them.
Yeah.
It's
And
Vegas.
to us, it's not no big old deal because shit, we can shoot on the freeway like you said. Boom, we here. And fucking, it's always been like that. If you a native from California, Vegas ain't really, in your head, it's just like, okay, a little small little getaway. Just like going to LA, or if you're from the IE or something or whatever, it ain't even a big old thing. Or going to Oakland, driving up to Oakland. But if you talk to everybody else, it's people, if you go, when you come to Vegas, it's people from all over the world here. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm from Cali, I'm from this different part of Cali. No, you got people from all types of parts of the world.
I remember being at the crap table with dude from Boston. It was like 15 bands on it too.
Yeah.
They were dreads there, they cool as hell.
Hey, Vegas do be right on the crab tables. I ain't even gonna lie. But out here, nigga take your ass and try to take you out to San Manuel to do that card shit. Yeah, right.
Taking all your
They
money.
taking all your
money.
money. But Vegas, yeah, Vegas do you right in the crash.
Yeah. What's your favorite casino or hotel in Vegas? You give both or you give either or?
But they knocking down
I like
all
the hotel. I like the MGM.
Yeah, that's my shit.
The signatures.
I think I like the MGM just for the simple fact that it's just, you feel me, for a nigga when you go up in there, it's like, ooh, this is where we at. This is
and of course the Luxor.
Yeah.
The Lux, yeah.
My Tomb.
I like the Win.
The who?
The Win.
Who?
Win. W-Y-N.
I never stayed. I know what you're talking about.
It's
Tomorrow.
like a class.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I just wait.
Alright.
She's talking about the Win.
Yeah, the Win cool.
I thought you talking about the Mandalay Bay. Never mind. Let me stop before I get this canceled.
Right. But I feel like they knocking down all the
Yeah,
they just said the Tropicana, they about to blow up the
Was it
Tropicana.
Nipsey was finna buy the Virgin Motel. Yeah, he was about to build a motel out there in a motel and casino out there in Vegas.
You can't do casino there.
Yeah, that's that
Vegas?
casino type shit. Goodfellas. Yeah, you can't have
Yeah, he was about to buy the Virgin.
Yeah, Snoop tried to dash it already.
Yeah, they want that's
Oh shit.
that's like
Girl, they don't play that shit. Like, it's
the mob.
It's the mob still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the mob.
It's too much money, bro. That's how much money go in. Like, it's too much money. I can't just let anybody.
It's like
touch that type of
to own a casino and a hotel in Vegas, it's like a shareholder type situation.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do.
That's generational wealth type shit. You're not never gonna be broke if you got a hotel or a casino.
Facts.
Even if you go bankrupt, even if you're
in
never
Vegas.
gonna fucking in Vegas.
Especially
now all the sports team they have out there, they got the Raiders out there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they got the hockey team. The hockey team is even going ham. They even have a basketball team out there, probably. They got the Aces, the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah.
All they gotta do
Yeah.
is Vegas smart is get some man-made lakes. And
They do got that up there.
They gotta make it bigger.
Oh yeah, they do got it, but it's trash though.
It's trash. They gotta have that shit.
I feel like entertainment wise,
out there.
they need to keep on. Entertainment wise, they need to keep on with the entertainment. They did good when they had that Usher show.
Yeah.
And then he brought everybody down there. Get some shit like that.
Yeah, they be giving like motherfuckers like signatures, like alright, say they have Chris Brown. Alright, then we gonna give you the whole top floor for like a month, but then you finna do a month worth of shows type
Yeah,
shit.
residency.
Residencies. So that's what they need to start. But they now getting like trash artists though. They need to start like.
But like I said, they start seeing
they need to go more. They're not really into hip hop. They're more on the R&B side. When it comes to the residency, more R&B, pop, more classic. They're not more
like
open to the hip hop.
We don't want all niggas in our hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they did do hip hop, it's gonna be older rapper. They still don't want that crowd. Like damn, they didn't.
Yeah, because you can't control.
Fireworks.
Right. You can't really control everybody else. Yeah, they got the good shit.
Yeah, they got the good shit.
A whole different state. They got different shit going on. So, a lot of these, next topic, a lot of these rappers is coming back out with new
I
albums.
see.
OG rappers is coming out with new rappers.
New album coming out produced by King Tip.
Mm.
How do y'all feel about that one right there?
Alright, Q-Tip producing cool. But LL Cool J, it's not like nobody. I don't give a goddamn. We had like 2 songs from LL Cool J. LL Cool J wasn't like a rapper to me. I'm gonna say, well, to me, he wasn't a rapper. Like my generation, I'm not gonna lie to be like, oh, put on that new LL. Like if I hear LL song, we'll play it. But if somebody from that generation, it'll be like Biggie or somebody.
Yeah, that's
thing. Like let's play.
I think LL Cool J, he one of them artists like, okay, so say we all vibing and the song comes on in rotation. It's like, oh shit, yeah.
It ain't like dope.
He does.
But we're not.
He does have classic hits.
He has very much so.
I say he got two.
Doing it.
I say Mama
Runaway Girl.
Oh, I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah,
Who
Do You Love remix.
Who do you love?
Who Do You Love
Who do you
remix.
love? Lounging.
How it go?
Baby Bass.
Yeah.
Alright, give him that.
Yeah.
He got some
He
records.
got
He got a catalog.
Booming.
He got some shit.
And look, Cool J's an icon in the
Yeah, he's an icon.
Well, that old ass nigga just needs to put other motherfuckers
But
on there.
I just feel like Will Smith is coming out with an album too. I just feel like
I'm against that one.
I just feel like when it comes down to like OG,
I didn't like his other album.
That part.
Nah, what the fuck?
Somebody give me a
Big Willie style?
Let's reverse. LL, like, I respect him putting out an album, but I feel like they only doing that now because it's the streaming age.
Yeah, and they're trying to get there.
And another thing, the competition in hip hop level is low.
Yeah.
Remix your old shit.
It's just, I feel like it's the same entity.
Hop on somebody
No,
else's shit.
it's the same entity as they keep on getting these old ass movies and they keep on making like they remaking them
yeah.
or they you know what I'm saying, they're bringing back a sequel. Nah, y'all, it's a different, the demographics are so different now, the dynamics are so different. Like I'll put on, and it's just, you know what I'm saying, outside of just so I can reference, I'll put on like movies that was bangers when we was kids. Like let's just fucking put one out. Three Ninjas. I put out Three Ninjas. Yeah, that's our shit, right?
I'm glad you brought that up.
My kids will not sit down and watch that shit. You couldn't stop us from, if you put on Three Ninjas, I promise you we're gonna stop whatever we're doing. We're gonna do what we gotta do. And you know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing with music. Like you said, LL Cool J, you put on a record right now, of course we're about to go up. But let's say we put on his new record, our kids is about to be like, is this old school rap?
Yeah,
like, they're not on that. And look, and we talk about this almost every fucking podcast. It's not that era no more where you can put out bodies of work and that's gonna get your fucking album. So you need to put out the TikTok singles.
I feel like LL put on music is like for fun. Because it's a streaming
just to remind us that he hears.
Yeah, like
now if it's for fun,
it's for fun. Like back in the day, like before
it's
streaming, like
some MC Hammer shit.
Yeah,
trying to get back on.
Just because
I feel like rapping at 50 something years old. Like 60, I think that nigga's 60 now.
And
whatever. I feel like rapping,
and so even he got a lot of kickback even in his day for rapping about what he was rapping about, and at that time because you got to think about it, he was rapping. And then boom, gangsta rap came out and literally changed the whole trajectory of hip hop. What the fuck? Nobody was listening to
gangsta
it.
Rap went out, he went to acting. Then he came back out in our era
and
was dropping the R&B record. That's why he said I don't see him as a rapper because when he got him in our era, he was dropping
Love You Better,
Passion, Love You Better, the shit with J-Lo, like that's why he's like I don't see him more on the R&B side of things. That's I thought I kind of feel like he was going with it. Because in our era, was listening to hip hop in our time, we were like looking for new music. That was the new LL records. It was an R&B joint. We didn't put it in there when he was dropping hip hop. We had to go back and listen to those. Like he had some hip hop records that went up, but it's like we have to go back. In our era is the R&B joints. But like one thing I feel like when he does drop an album, he's gonna go on tour.
Now I want to say what now when he dropped that album, is it gonna be on the R&B tip or is it gonna be on the old school rap?
He's rapping.
Nobody has any
It's produced by Q-Tip. He has a song out with Rick Ross and Fat Joe. And I'm gonna be real, L got the best verse on it.
I mean, it's Rick Ross and Fat Joe.
That's what I said. He got the best verse on it. I was like, okay. But
Rick Ross ain't been the same since Port of Miami to me. But that's
the first time.
Yeah.
I feel
that
like
push it to the limit.
Now I'm gonna be real. Rick Ross, I feel like his first like 4 or 5 albums was solid. Port of Miami, Triller, Deeper Than Rap, and what's that shit called? Cause that one had fucking BMF and all that shit.
Yeah, that one.
And had Tears of Joy.
And he had that shit, that Freemason with
Freemason with Jay-Z. That was his first 5 albums. He had a nice run. But I feel like his run burnt out. How music is elevated. We got the Futures, the Young Thugs. He couldn't keep up with his sound. DJ Khaled kept that nigga alive by throwing him on records, to be real.
Drizzy did too.
Yeah, Drizzy, but now
that shit changed.
That shit's over now.
That shit's over with, what would you feel like if he came out with another record like
Who, Rick Ross?
Yeah, like what would he like?
Be honest, Rick Ross can still drop music right now.
If he go back to if he drops shit like Porter, that shit will go.
He can still get a hit. Like he's not been out the game on the back
yeah,
he can still pull a hit out.
When have artists evolved? So it's like, when have you ever like really had an artist and they went back to a sound?
Well, you had Wiz. He went to everybody loved the old school Wiz, and then he went to the commercial sound, and then he just dropped the album that low key sounds like back to the old Wiz, like the.
I feel like Wiz, somebody that did Wiz does that a lot. Like he always goes back.
Yeah,
to his essence. Like in those commercial albums, like even if it was drop commercial, he gave mixtape back to his roots.
I think that
here you go,
because he was an underground artist and he was a mixtape artist. Cushion Orange Juice came out and it was so popular that's what led to his fucking commercial shit. I mean, we all know artists, we just talk about all the time, artists gotta put out commercial shit. For them to fucking stay afloat and for them to get those sales.
To be honest, in today's time it's a little different. Because it all depends on what the goal is. Like back then, you had to, because you wasn't gonna get seen. Yeah. Like if you didn't have a big single, that means you didn't have a video. Yep. And that's how we saw music was on videos.
Yeah.
This commercial song was that
No, his commercial song that was Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow.
No, I'm talking about his first
first
commercial song. Was that one he did with the Blue Man Group? He did the Blue Man Group beat, and then like the nigga that.
Yeah, the few people they kept trying little commercials. That was the one that worked though.
Yeah.
And then the other shit that didn't work, and it was like every mixtape had like a couple.
And I think that was on top. That was on Flight.
Black and Yellow had it.
But Black and Yellow, boom, that for sure did. But I'll say there was another one. No, See You Again.
That's his biggest record.
But that was after he already was doing that. They put him on there with Charlie Puth because he was already Charlie Puth.
Ooh.
Strike two, motherfucker. Strike two. You said it was fireworks? Alright.
All I see is fireworks.
But now Wiz, like, he does go back to his original sound. And like he's somebody that can still put out records.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. People sleep on it, but Wiz's fan base is still sick.
Yeah, he's still
his fan base is
I'm still
sick.
from Taylor Gang.
I'm still
Hey,
bro. That fucking Wiz Khalifa shit is not.
I can see Wiz, a hip hop artist that could be at a residency in Vegas. Like a residency in Vegas 10 years from now. I can see him residency in Vegas. I can see him pack out a hotel because Wiz doesn't listen to black people. He has white fan base.
Yeah.
Asian.
Wiz is gonna be like the
nationwide. Like,
They're gonna be getting Wiz up to like do the Olympics and all that shit. Snoop is living his fucking best life.
Bro, like Snoop's the most like famous rapper. Cause he does like most famous rapper ever in history. Like people's always gonna know about Snoop.
This nigga, he brought out the Olympic torch, the first rapper, the first black rapper.
What the fuck? Yeah, like whoa, and like nobody was like upset about it.
Yeah.
You know how we like, everyone was like, oh shit, Snoop died.
He's smoking the White House.
Yeah.
No, it's Snoop. We ain't saying that's Snoop. Let him be. It's Snoop.
Cause I think people genuinely feel like he don't really mean no harm. Uncle Snoop, he don't really mean no harm. He really want everybody to get along. He love everybody. He's not on what he used to be on.
There be states that don't allow no smoking.
Snoop smoking.
Snow.
Smoking.
Remember the Queen saved the nigga. It was like, he could
smoke. He was in fucking Canada. This nigga fucking got up out of there. It's Snoop Dogg.
But like, he said one country didn't fuck with him with that. It was like Norway. He was like he took he said they have to take a piss test, a drug test before he performed. He took the test. Then he said he came back like 2 months later. They arrested him because he pissed the dirty on the last test. They said they have a zero tolerance of marijuana.
That's just like when Nicki went out there. They had him the fuck up. Like damn.
We're talking about Snoop. Okay, so Snoop, he's kind of backing up from rapping fun. Now he brought Death Row, signed Dog Pound. They put an album out. Me personally, I feel like Daz should be more on the producer side. Like I feel like she signed Death Row. Daz to Death Row as a producer. Mm-hmm. Corrupt probably more on the A&R side, help developing artists. Because like it's business. You understand? Dog Pound come back, it's like, are you gonna be a label that's gonna try to recycle artists?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna break new artists?
Exactly.
Or just cater to the West Coast, or like specifically the new West Coast.
Be that crush for the West Coast.
Because we seen it live in 4K what the new West Coast is. So I feel like, so are we gonna ride? If Snoop was smart, or Daz, whatever the hell you want to call it, was smart, they would ride this wave that the West is riding on right now.
I feel like they riding it, but
they trying to bring back old.
They still have their shit cause they putting out the music on them. So
Speaking
they not signing no. If they do got more to sign, they haven't broken yet.
And plus, there's West Coast artists gets no love. Look at the Triple XL magazine. No West Coast.
They haven't had no West Coast artists.
No West Coast artists. So I want Dizzler. Shout out to Dizzler. They did their own little Double XL magazine type shit. Did their little artist shit for the West. Yeah, they freshman class for the West Coast. So that's cool that somebody at least started some shit because artists from the West Coast do not get no love.
I feel like
not get no
310 Baby should have been on that XXL freshman. 310 Baby.
Yeah, exactly. One of the hottest songs in the summer.
First off, no, y'all saying the hottest songs. That he just graduated.
Facts.
Shout out,
But
he just graduated. He's 8 years old, and he had hell of a year. I'm talking about every show that had him.
His show's going
he was there, and his show was up. Like y'all hear that? Everybody. I'm talking about every prom. Every homecoming.
That was
like parties on stage, like
fire.
But his performance sound like parties on stage.
Yeah.
Like a house party on stage. It's going up. Like, it's so like
teachers, nurses,
lit, West Coast,
and then everybody could do the little dance
I feel like he had a terrific year. He had a big single.
He definitely got robbed. I think what's the name? Zoe Summer got robbed too.
Yeah,
Zoe Summer should have been
another song that has a song that's blown up on TikTok too for challenges. Like they use this song in so many reels and stuff. Like it's crazy. Like it ain't not on there. That's another one that should have been on there from the West Coast. Now look at the artists on there, like Boss Man D-Lo, because he had a big TikTok song.
He had a big TikTok
song. You got My Life?
Yeah. He has right now, he's just kind of more of like the wave. Like I think that we lost sight when it comes down to XXL and like freshman covers, we lost sight. Through the times and through music, it is like you said, it's about streams, it's not about albums no more, but it's more so like who's hype, who's gonna get the kids going and what's going to happen and who's buying the songs and who's streaming the songs, because them artists it's not like, let's take an old cover. Who was that? The most famous cover, what, 2016?
2016.
2013.
I say 2000. To me, the best.
That
was with Wiz, Nip, Big Sean, J-Rock, and what's the name?
2010.
J. Cole, and it was, what's the name? What was that nigga name? I got with you. Yeah, what's the name? French Montana.
I think 2010, that was like one of the last, because all those people that you just named, if you go and pick out, you pick out their albums,
they did something. They really had music. It wasn't just
bodies of art, bodies of
had the worst double XL freestyle ever. Shout out OJ that you got that. He had dummy motion.
He still got dummy motion.
Talking about half a quarter brick, half a brick.
I said shout out to my nigga for that song. Definitely, I still bang that shit to this day. But nigga, that double XL freestyle was bold, and designers.
Designers too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you could tell they threw.
Now the freestyle, when it came to you didn't see nobody. The last class freestyle was 2010. I had a dope ass freestyle for the double.
Because that was like hip hop freshman. Like
and
that
the
was
Uzi in on them. The class with Lil Uzi, that shit was trash.
But you got another good year. Go back to 2006. Not 2006, it was 2003.
Who?
It was The Game, Joe Santana, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck. And Joe Buttons. All
2003. That's when they started doing it.
I was 11.
That was
I was 13. I said on my Instagram like a few weeks ago. I'm like, damn, that was tough to recover. I didn't see it in real time. I just saw the recent. I'm like, damn, that was tough to recover. Like, damn.
But can you think about it? We wasn't on that. Like thinking about
But
that's what XXL at that time. That's what kind of like the Source and XXL and magazines like that kind of like that was where we got our shit from.
I feel like the Source mattered because the Source Awards, for one, But I was introduced to the Source by being in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a magazine they had in the black barbershop.
Yeah.
The Source.
Yeah.
Or they might have the Vibe at that time.
Yeah, the
And
Vibe.
you gotta wait for your haircut. And I got there, there was no appointment. So you got there was 10
So you read shit, yeah.
I was getting
That's how they got their
back
clothes. That's how you knew we knew about the jumpsuits, the velour suits.
Who had an album coming out? Who album five? Who didn't get 5 mics?
Yeah.
All that shit.
Who beefing with who?
Yeah, I'm sitting here with behind the scenes director, cameraman Eric Foster. Hip Hop raised me in the streets. We right here with Meet Up Productions.
Hip Hop Raised Me podcast. It's your boy Pharaoh Setti with Mr. Lockheed.
Cameraman doesn't get enough credit for they work in hip hop.
Every artist and camera guy, media person knows there is always some BS into like whatever. Like there's been so many shoots where I'll be like at the end, like, all right, like how much we paying? They was like, man, the way my checking and savings work, bro. Like, nah, come
it's
on,
camera.
So what is your next big move? Like, what do you plan on doing?
My next big move, actually, I've already accomplished, which is a live streamer.
Okay.
Yes.
Who inspired you to do hip hop?
Shit, honestly, man, a little bit of everything. I mean, like from the east to the west.
Who do you like from the East Coast, man? I'm always intrigued.
East, honestly, like fucking that boom bap shit, that Nas, that Supreme.
Keeping that real West Coast hip hop alive. You know what I mean? Bringing music with content back. You know, ain't auto-tuning, no void, no let's expect that.
Okay, yeah, so y'all can find my music available on all platforms under Boss Lady Go Crazy.
Let them know what y'all doing for the community, man, and what y'all doing in this music industry, man, to help people, man.
The label is called Feed the Family, you know what I'm saying? I own the label, I'm an artist too, and I got artists, you know what I mean?
The next question we had this week on Hip Hop Raised Me on Instagram, summer anthems. What was the hottest summer anthem out of these 4 songs? Return of the Mac by Mark Morrison, Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It, Fresh Prince, Summertime, or Tony, Let's Get Down, featuring DJ Quick.
For sure, it ain't Fresh Prince.
Damn, how you gotta do the Fresh Prince like that?
For sure, it ain't Fresh Prince.
I gotta get my mic, I gotta hear this one. I gotta hear this.
Hey, everybody know I'll be the nigga that talk shit. I'll say the shit that it ain't Fresh Prince. That Summertime. I ain't gonna lie.
The other one, I forgot what the first one was.
I was not like, oh, summers, nah. It was that shit was not for me.
Don't play in the whip with
Nah, no playing the whip for me. No Will Smith unless my son in the car type shit.
I think we'll go with Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Me personally, cause my uncle used to play that Tony Tone.
That's my shit.
That Let's Get Down all the time. So I'm gonna have to rest peace my Uncle Bobby. You know what I mean? I'm about to go with the Tony Tone, DJ Quick, Let's Get Down for the summer anthem for me. Out of those 4, yeah, for sure. It's gonna have to be that Tony Tone.
It's a strong second, I'm not gonna lie. You can't go wrong. Like when you got that shit on and that shit come on, you feeling yourself. Oh my God, yeah. That's one of those unique vocals he had too. Like he was like the best. He was like,
on that
he was like, oh my God. He was on something, man.
He made you feel that shit.
Yeah, he got hurt. I ain't even gonna cap. That sound like a nigga that got hurt.
He had to come back out.
Yeah, baby, he had to step back out.
That's not one of those voices.
Nigga say,
you like
there's some situations
he was hurt.
when you get hurt and you have to go back to the Mac, and there's some situations where Superwoman come and fly in, save your ass. But that nigga was definitely hurt. That nigga
he stretched
it. You lied. Return of the Mac. What's that? That nigga was on one, bro.
Man.
That nigga got hurt. Nah.
I feel like that's one of those West Coast. I don't know where he's from. But we claiming him. I don't care, but we claiming him, bro. He's not from the West Coast. He's from the West Coast now.
That nigga from Cali now.
He from Cali now. That's your put on today.
Montel Jordan, you feel me? You been drafted to California, brother.
That's Mark Morris.
Oh, Mac, damn.
He from California now.
Yeah, nigga, whoever the fuck you
is. We gonna Google it. You from California.
Yeah, you from California.
We
you probably from Wyoming or some shit.
You're probably from Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin, some square beer shit like that. Shout out to my niggas from Wyoming, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that was our questions of the week on our Instagram on Hip Hop Radio. Those are 2 questions this week. we try to do like 2 questions a week on Instagram.
Okay.
Today, and Tony was the winner of that one. Then the winner of the first one was actually Doggy Style. Snoop's Doggy Style was actually the winner.
For the summer bash?
No, for the West Coast album.
Yeah, West Coast albums?
The summer, it was actually Tony.
Okay. For the West Coast albums.
But it was close between, on the first one, it was close between Doggy Style and Good Kid, Mad City. And I said that this is the age differences. Then you had a lot of the Hispanics was going for Doggy Style too. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm surprised.
Hey, shout out Snoop.
Bro,
that nigga's multicultural than the motherfucker. That nigga's in the Olympics and he got his own pen where he smoking and all that shit. Shout out Uncle Snoop, man.
But another thing I saw, the Hispanics was going for gang documentary too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they look. Yeah.
And I saw a couple one from YG, My Crazy Life. I'm like, oh, okay.
For sure, YG. Because YG was really actually doing the brown and the, you feel me, black type shit. That nigga was really actually doing the go
loco. He does the shows in Mexico now too.
Yeah, facts. He was building that bridge.
That's where he popular the most. Poppers and beer.
Yeah, Poppers and beer. They run that money. Man, with pesos, you gonna cash it out.
I do it every time too.
Hell yeah.
Factory.
Man. So if you was a remix, any of Summer Anthems, which one did you remix though? Gonna be the same ones you picked?
I already did. I already remixed the Return of the Mac.
He's already remixed the Return of the Mac.
Somebody lied.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. That shit is hard too.
I'm gonna give
this that same part. That's somebody lied. You lied, yep.
Somebody lied to me. It's how the fuck a crack baby make this much in a week. Yeah. I forgot what EP that's on. Just in time.
Steve got like $80
just in time when I'm on that live. Yep, here we go.
He got like 80,000 and a half EPs. So tap in with each and every one of them motherfuckers.
Hey, it's a good formula, especially how we got it now. I'm not even gonna get the game up on camera. I'm just gonna let it. We get that up 10 years from now. We get that game up.
We tried to give it away.
It's too late now. It's too late now.
We was giving away when we was doing it. Though.
Now it's too late. Now you gotta wait.
Now you look at in there, everybody doing EPs, 5-song EPs at that. That 5 songs isn't just an EP. You can go up to 6 or 7.
Right.
So they trying to
do the formula.
They trying to mimic something, but they still.
I like it though. That show me I'm doing something.
Oh yeah, but they ain't got on to the other part yet. They will split that later.
Yeah, that's
man. So for the new music coming out,
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta start now. I'm just playing. I was about to say I gotta start shit-itis. Never mind. Go ahead.
We know that. Petty steady.
I'm
petty.
Go petty steady.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
So on the West Coast, what new artists you feel got that? It could be a personal feeling. You feel like that's really got that motion, or got that sound that you really.
I'm biased. Yeah, everybody know my answer. Fuck what you about to say. Everybody know. MOD, don't forget the motherfucking baby. Nigga KOTS, Pharaoh Seti, my nigga Donnie Hundo. MOD, don't forget the motherfucking baby. Yeah. Fuck what everybody else finna say. That's what I say. Got the hottest summer, the hottest winter, the hottest fall. What else? The hottest spring. All that.
On those ones.
Yeah, but I go with that answer.
Man, I feel.
The team feel the same.
Feel the same way. I feel like y'all got the motion. Like I heard a lot of records y'all talking about before they come out, so I already know about the genre record. I know how hot that is.
Yeah.
The visual, the rollout, all that. Like,
you know, I
already know that. So that's why I like answering the question. I'm just biased when I answer. I'm like, I stay out of it. So I'm like outside y'all and what's going on.
Nah, MOD, but I'm also the co-host of Hip Hop Raised Me. So it's gonna stay that way. You feel me? I'm stay biased. Fight me.
Fight me soon. Pick one.
And y'all gonna lose both ways.
But now, outside of y'all, I see like one of the Sensates one I see they got a good sound.
Facts.
That's making good music.
Shout out Wally.
Shout out Wally.
And I see like Lil Russell's and other.
Yeah, especially Lil Russell. Shout out Tope. You feel me with the beats. Russell.
Man.
I just did a little
I
just did an exclusive little EP on social media only. Me and Tope got it out right now. Go
talk your shit.
It's just like a little exclusive duets. I did the whole beat on the duet. I recorded it, mixed and mastered it, and I did a video to it for y'all. So
visual content.
Facts. If you can't see it on his page, it's on Tope page.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Way. Like that's putting the work without being any incentives, any
no
no invite to do it. Just No challenge put up, no phone. Oh, there's a challenge number told them to do.
Nah, it was just hard. It was
okay,
just
I'm gonna get all
on
these
some, you feel me?
Kobe's, put them out.
Niggas playing chess.
Make content.
We playing chess.
And I was
Tag them in.
I was supposed to video it. I had wrote on his page like 2 months ago. I'm like, I'm about to go do it all your. I was hired. Nigga, I was I'm like, nigga, I'm about to go do it all your shit. But I wrote on his comments that, and he was like, let's go, bro. I'm like, damn, I don't feel like doing that shit because I was working on EP, so I ended up doing it later on, and that's what I just did like last month. That's what I did last month. I didn't even drop last month. I just dropped that last month. So I still did drop. When you think about it, that's crazy. I still did drop last month. But I dropped just some free shit.
When niggas ain't working, we working still.
It still was work. You still had that internet.
Still had that,
yeah. For my real ones.
But you had still have internet visual where they find you, they still find you at something.
And they can go play it. Because the whole song is on there.
It's on there.
Y'all can rip it. Y'all can download
they do that. They be screen recording and all that shit.
And turn it to MP3.
Yep. Can't hide no music nowadays. That's why you gotta just put it out.
Right.
Cause once it's out,
it's out.
It's out. People hear, they taking it, all that.
They doing everything, man.
DJs just taking it, scratching it.
They already sent it to 10 DJs.
That part. Especially if it's hot.
Especially if it's hot or there's a hot name attached to it.
I got a good question. In the new age of music in 2024, do you still feel like the DJ is still as valuable as he was 10 years ago, like in 2014?
That's a good question.
I do. I think they're very valuable because you gotta think about it. Who's curating these playlists?
Facts.
A lot of DJs. It's just not, we thinking it's random people, but a lot of them are retired DJs or DJs that see new motion. Because like if a DJ see new motion, like I ain't gotta be club to club and I can just curate playlists and people pay me to get on these playlists. Or however nigga end up curating for Spotify and get it paid to do it on it for Spotify. Like that shit is a real actual like job, nigga.
And shout out all the DJs that spin our shit. It's so many, I ain't finna shout out each and every one of y'all, but if y'all spin our shit, y'all know who y'all
And
is.
shout out the DJ Charlie Singo, he just did me on
Facts.
the
Oxcord.
Oxcord, yeah,
yes, sir.
posted me on the best song of the week, and I think I got that.
We most definitely got that. I voted on there. Hip Hop Reggie page, we voted KLTS on that. Oxcord, Song of the Week, Ghetto King.
It was going crazy for me in the comments.
And I like the answer you put, because before you said that, I would have said no, but you just really made something click in my brain. And I'm wise enough to recognize game. The DJs are the new curators,
Yes.
playlists. And even above that, a lot of DJs are A&Rs now.
Yeah.
Like DJ Drama has his own label. He signed, Lil Uzi Vert signed to DJ Drama. A lot of people don't even know that. He signed to DJ Drama. That's one of the biggest hip hop artists, not for our like younger generation.
Yeah.
He's top 5.
Everybody wanted to mix set with DJ Drama. Everybody wanted that
And
drama
he signed
mix
to
set.
DJ Drama is running his own label. Like DJ Khaled was a DJ in the club. Man.
Yeah.
Basically A&R.
But niggas
that's A&R where he's putting A&R in those albums. Like he's not people. Oh, we ain't calling him that. No, he's an A&R. Those albums, we're getting the best of his A&R work on those albums. Putting Quavo on a song with Travis Scott and getting SZA to the hook. Like, come on, he had all kinds of crazy shit on there.
Fact.
Getting certain shit sampled, like the Wild Thoughts of Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. Like,
that shit was crazy.
It's A&R work, bro. But you're not gonna get that on the regular. You gotta go DJ Khaled with the exclusive A&R work.
And a lot of DJs do that. A lot of the DJs that see it. Some people just stick being DJ. The niggas that just stick to being DJ fade out. A lot of them move to the digital area or move up to be an A&R, like you're saying. And an A&R is a
I feel
nigga.
like some DJs, a lot of DJs are some of the best A&Rs because of finding the talent and knowing what's going to work and picking singles. They might not have the work to develop the artist, but they know when shit's hot and it's not hot.
And shit, if you think about it, that is a DJ. Even if they weren't an actual DJ, somebody just putting a curated list. It's like a
DJ.
Yeah,
It's
a jockey.
like you're not putting it for the
Like
club.
a disc jockey, right?
Yeah, we're doing it for Spotify or Apple Music instead of doing it for the club in downtown LA or in Miami or Vegas Strip.
Better to do that than a fucking DJ that actually do that shit.
I can't really listen to have a million listeners like DJ.
For a big audience every day or whenever he brings out his equipment or she brings out his equipment.
Yeah, so that was a real good answer. I used to be like, DJs don't have as much value anymore. Yeah. That way they actually do. They already care.
No, every event you are at is required a DJ. So if you want your shit spun even on the radios, like, you feel me, it's, the DJs is definitely the number one person that you need to go through to get your shit heard, besides social media. So if you want to get your shit heard nationally, because, you know, motherfuckers be blackmailing, like, then you go in Toronto, then you ain't playing Kendrick. You feel me? So it's definitely all through the DJs, even though if the song could be the hot ass song, but if the DJ not fucking with that motherfucker, that nigga's not gonna spin that shit.
No, you gotta have the DJ approval. Even like
Yeah.
online, the digital DJs are present. You got DJ like DJ Charlie Single, shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
I see he does mixes of artist songs on social media. He'll be like 10 of this artist's hottest songs, and he'll do a DJ mix right there on Instagram for me.
That's curating.
That's curating. Cause he's picking those 10 hot songs of that artist and putting them in sequence and mixing them together. Like he's still curating. Like I think it's hot because it's something like, damn, I didn't know this person had that song. Or you might, oh, I forgot they had this song. Like, cause some, especially like West Coast artists, they've been around for 15, almost 20 years. You just don't look at it like that. Like we talking about why My Crazy Life came out in 2015, but all the work YG did before that.
Right.
Like, we go all the way back to 2010.
Even us. God damn it.
Yeah, like, even y'all, like, go back to all that, like, the DJs the one to have all those records, not if I don't have all that old shit, unless you go back and upload it, like, the DJs the one that was collecting all those records, and they know, like,
put it in the name, doing all that shit.
Yep. It's like it never changes. It changes, but it's the same game.
Same game.
Man, same game. Nigga laughing at my club.
That shit looking red as fuck.
Man.
You need to drink some liquor to calm it down.
Liquor calm it down. Like an old nigga liquor for
the liquor like it was water too.
A little liquor. Gotta have a little liquor.
Shout out to the Hooch, by the way.
Shout out to the Hooch. Hip Hop Raised Me Hooch coming out soon. So in the industry outside the West Coast, what region you feel like is moving the music industry? Like I see Detroit doing their thing. I see Memphis, Atlanta's got something going on.
I don't think nobody.
I see the drill in New York. I see the drill in Chicago.
I think everything at a standstill right now. I think everybody got equal motion. Literally. I think even the West Coast motion moving with the South right now, and I see it. That's the crazy part. Like it's literally West Coast songs that's competing with shit from the South right now.
Oh yeah, I agree. And I feel like it's not even the South no more. I feel like before we think the South like just even 5 years ago, you think Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta's not pushing the big songs right now.
We got motherfuckers coming out. Well,
Midwest, like you got
niggas
out of St. Louis, out of Flint, out of Detroit, like it's a lot of odd places. We're not even odd. They've been odd for the last 15 years. But a lot of places had motion before. It's just the motion been focused so much in Atlanta.
Yeah, we overlooked it.
We overlooked all these other places for so long. Now that artists are breaking through, I feel like Atlanta has dried up. Because you think about what's the last big artist they broke was probably Lil Baby.
Yeah, I was about to say Lil Baby.
That's the last big artist we broke that everybody knows. Like they have artists now, but
and where that Boss Man D-Lo nigga?
He from somewhere in the Midwest too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga doing this shit right now too.
He just got a case.
Yeah. I stop telling them. Stop telling them.
Stop going viral and then telling on y'all.
Hey man, y'all niggas tripping.
The moment I go viral, I'll be like, yeah, I'm about to chill out.
Y'all niggas rap about y'all murder. Y'all niggas rap about it with y'all niggas.
Niggas go viral and be like, I gotta feed that machine. I gotta talk crazy.
And not even 10 minutes later, nigga, you got the feds knocking out your damn door. Stop being stupid.
Man.
Stop being stupid.
But I think everybody got equal motion.
Yeah, I feel like the game not at a standstill. I feel like it's like a coin toss right now. We don't know where it's gonna land.
Exactly.
I feel like Detroit got some shit going, but Memphis got some shit going at the same time. And the West
Coast got some shit.
Like LA, and all up to the Bay, like up north.
Yeah, up north doing their shit right now.
We got them out of Stockton now.
Yeah, Stockton in here, feel me? Shout out EBK, back door. You know all the EBKs out there.
I feel like the West Coast as a whole is getting a lot more motion because not just before, like, yeah, when it was LA had it was just LA. And now you got the Bay's been there, but now you got all these different cities in the Bay. It ain't just Oakland and San Francisco no more. You got people in Stockton, Vallejo, like you got E40, but you got all kinds of artists from Vallejo.
Even
like,
the odd cities.
The odd cities, yeah, Bakersfield, like people come from everywhere now.
This nigga said Bakersfield.
You got rap from Bakersfield now.
Who?
I can't name them, but they can't call it. Will not put me on. He trying to put me on the spot. But that nigga, cause they do got.
Hey,
And I'm probably sure them niggas.
Shout out Bakersfield, man.
Let me take you to my hood videos and all that. Niggas got hood vlogs probably.
All of that.
Some whole other shit.
Like
To me that's like Drex the joint. That's like Drex. You heard of Drex the joint? Nigga from OC. He was Mexican but black.
Yep. And like even like the Hispanic rappers, they got a lot of motion out the Orange County area.
That's West Coast.
That's West Coast, Santa Ana, Anaheim, Fullerton, like they have their own.
Yeah, I think a lot of those
California
cities is getting exposed in the West Coast.
Yeah, a lot of California. Even San
I think it's
Diego.
becoming California.
That's where Yeet's from.
Who?
Yeet.
Yep, Yeet.
Yeet from Cali too.
Yep,
OC.
Cali. From OC.
Yeet, yeah, he is a
Yeet
West
from
Coast
OC.
artist.
And it sounds totally different.
Right.
It's like heavy. It's not drill.
It's like
it sounds like
Lil Uzi.
drill
It's
took
kinda
this
like-
sound.
Yeah.
And
Like,
they just did they shit
like
to
some
it.
new Lil Uzi shit.
Yeah. Cause it's like it's his own
Or some
sound.
new Cardi or Pierre. I mean,
Playboy Cardi type
Playboy
shit.
Cardi, like some new. Yeet.
Yeah, like.
It's crazy.
But I
that
see
voice.
like the same motion you got. I see that like in Detroit too. With Bayface Ray, Iceberg Diesel, like they got some motion too, but it's not dominant. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody got equal emotion. It's not dominant.
Yeah.
And I see
Like
Memphis,
even like Sexy Red going crazy, but I don't think she going crazy like
she going crazy, but she's just her going crazy in St. Louis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who else
That's
we
not
name?
enough.
It's not enough. Like we might as well say Compton going crazy then.
Yeah.
If we say
It's not enough.
because it's like if she's enough for that because they were going crazy. Like yeah, she going crazy for the females, but like there's still females that's more selling more than her. Got
It's
bigger
not
songs
enough.
than her.
It's not enough right now, like you said, for the coin toss to go.
Yeah,
up
it's still in the air.
section.
Like it's still in the air. 'Cause
I
feel
think the
like,
West Coast gonna get it. It's a lot of artists out here.
Oh yeah, I feel like the West Coast needs the proper structure.
I think
We can get it and
I
keep
think
it.
we'll get that by default because there's so many people out here working. I don't think it's not that many people out here working. I think it's the most people out here working because this is already a capital company to do music, so it's already like it's bums doing music in the West Coast. That's hard, like for real. Like it's like the West Coast. The reason I think we're gonna get the coin toss is because everybody out here is actually doing music at a pace that I don't think a lot of other states aren't, because we got Hollywood right here.
I agree because we have, like you said, we have Hollywood,
And we kind of know what to do.
but like I said we can't count nobody out because we here,
Right.
so we see what's going on before everybody else sees it.
Right.
So we don't know what's really going on
And
in
yeah,
Detroit,
anybody-
what's going on in
yeah.
Memphis. Like we don't know.
It might be the same.
It
thing.
might be the same type of motion, and we only seeing what piece the cream of the crop.
Right.
And I think in California, like people still see like the people, like you go talk to somebody in St. Louis, you talk West Coast, they're thinking YG still and Tiger.
Right.
They think it's still 10 years back.
They don't even know.
They're not even thinking Draco. They might think Draco now because he died. They think Nip because he died. Like I said Nip before he died. 'Cause Nip was
Not
on
knowing the shit around.
not knowing all the things he was doing though. Just hearing him on certain people's shit. And he's from over there, California. He's a Crip from California rapping,
Yeah.
but not knowing the full package of
The
Nip
aspect
and what's all
of it.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And I feel like it's the
business
same, like
people.
we only get the cream of the crop until it reaches that point. But I feel like the West Coast, we do got a lot of talent right now. We just gotta get the right business structure and handle the industry.
Stop acting
Because we
like
always had, like, I feel like we always had talent. Like, even when Snoop was the only nigga running it,
and
everybody
everybody.
to a million niggas that was nice.
And instead of
You'll hear niggas that
everybody,
make the radio, like we had Glasses Malone at one time, we thought he was the next
Right.
J-Rock before Kendrick, we thought J-Rock was there,
Our
like
bands don't be right.
Bishop Lamont, like everybody they had singles on the radio and everything. But we didn't keep that motion going, like we didn't have it where we got 10 songs on the West Coast on the radio at the same time.
Right.
Like, and that's what the one that's dominant has that. When Atlanta had it, it was back to back. Ludacris, T.I., Jeezy. Then went from that to Future, Young Thug,
Right.
Beagles, like they all in rotation, like it's back to back. Like
everybody back.
and that's our radio. You know what I'm saying? That's our radio. like nobody has that right now. Like, you go to the radio, it's everywhere right now. It's Doja Cat, she's from LA, but she's on the radio everywhere. Then you got Lil Yachty, then you got he's from Atlanta. Then you got Lil Uzi Vert, he's from Philly. Like it's all over. Like it's spread it out. You got Drake in Canada that's still dominant on the radio. You don't have that. I feel like it might be over. To be honest, it might just be based on just artists. Not the West. I feel like it might just be based on artists.
Yeah.
And not just
like the publicity on the
region.
I don't think it's based on.
I don't think it's based on the coast. I think it's more based on artists. Yeah. It's more artist based. Because it could be from anywhere. If that person has the look, the talent, they're dope, and they got the motion, and it's just from that. Because where's Ice Spice from?
Ain't she from
New York?
New York, but
nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck. That's not part of the story.
Nobody
like
give a fuck.
It only matters when you come from the West Coast. Like where's that nigga from? Like
you stupid. That is the
only real. Like be real. Like
we still worry about where people from.
Like that's real quick. I didn't know.
We in the West, it's fucked up.
That's not a conversation.
That's an important question. Where you from? That's an important question.
On the East, like
you can't stop from California. You from Compton, from Long Beach.
Yeah, where part of California you from? You from
Bay,
down south, LA, you from the IE? Where you from? Like that's our main problem. Like it doesn't matter really. Like nigga just either you gonna fuck with the nigga music or
the West
not.
Coast had it back in the day. When you turn on the radio, you had Snoop and Dre. Ice Cube still doing this shit. Eazy-E before he died.
Right.
You still have Ice Cube put Westside Connection together. Like it was always, you'll get back-to-back West Coast songs. Too Short coming on. E40's coming on. Like I Got 5 ones coming on. The Loonies. Like all these West Coast songs coming on back-to-back. When New York had it, it was the same shit. Jay-Z, DMX, Ja Rule, Wu-Tang. Like all that shit's back-to-back on the radio. When the East Coast had it. Like East Coast ain't had it since then, to be real. They ain't had it since Dipset and G-Unit, to be real. And they was sharing it at that time because Nelly was outselling them.
Damn.
And Jay-Z only one that admits it, nigga. Only one moving units is Pimp Juice and Pimp Juice and us.
Down bad as fuck.
Like it's been damn bad, like, but now I feel like it's a fair playing. Like it's all everywhere. It's based on artists.
It has to be based off of artists because I think niggas is over that rating and shit because it happened already.
Because the sound is different now.
And it happened already.
You can't put the West Coast in a box sound either.
Yeah, everything.
Like back then it was in a box sound. Like now you can't put the West Coast in a box sound. You can't even put the South in a box sound no more. Like they got so much different shit now.
You right. That's what it is.
You can't box it. You got OT that's from the West Coast. That was on the radio, but it sound like Atlanta nigga on the radio.
Like Roddy.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch. He's from Compton, but he sound like.
Yeah, he sound different.
If you don't know better, you think he's from Atlanta or like this is the style he's running with and the producers he's working with. But if you listen to the lingo, what he's rapping about, that ain't from Compton, bro. Like he's from the West Coast, he's rapping R, he's rapping R shit.
Saying little
Same
shit.
art, it's just the style he uses and the beat selection.
Yep. And the words how we pronounce it,
He still talk like a West Coast nigga. Like you listen to his music, he's still saying West Coast shit.
Yeah.
Like you talking to T-Rap about shit we see out here, like we see lowriders when it was a car show, but
right, he's still talking
you see
about
niggas
West
in
Coast
Fords
shit.
more than you see niggas in lowriders nowadays, bro. Like niggas talking about Beamers and Benzes out here, like more than Cutlass and the Regals.
Right,
like
we not on that no more.
We not on that no more. They see niggas in the Cutlass Regal.
We
like,
do that shit for fun now.
Yeah, like I got that in the garage.
That's a project.
That's a project. I'll pull that out when it's time. Like
we treat those like antiques.
Yeah, like that, like, and I feel like we still get boxed like that. That's why we're not getting the credit. People look for that.
Right. Niggas looking for that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Like no, that's not what.
But we have artists like we always like. If you go to the radio now, like sometimes I get in the car, my Bluetooth be tripping. I gotta listen to the radio for 30 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to the radio. Like I'll count like, okay, how many new songs we get? Okay, I'll get a new Doja Cat song, a new Drake song.
Well, yeah, you ain't get no.
I might get a new Weekend song.
You ain't getting no real deep West Coast artists on the radio.
Well, you're playing old Snoop songs still.
Yeah, they still playing that old school.
They still playing Tupac and
all West Coast Star, yeah.
Gin and Juice and Dr. Dre and Snoop next episode.
All old West Coast.
They're not breaking new artists. Like, they're not breaking new West artists. They're not gonna get a big sad.
It's because they still looking for that stupid ass genre.
That they try to box it in. Like when we were on the radio, like Roddy Ricch had songs on the radio, but they wasn't. Roddy Ricch, the West Coast artists on the radio. Roddy Ricch, and it was just Roddy Ricch on the radio because it didn't sound so West Coast. Even though Buster produced it,
right?
And we're hearing high fashion on the radio.
I need to be pushed as a West Coast artist.
Yeah.
We trying to change the narrative. Y'all trying to take us to it. No.
Because we still like, then on the R&B side, We got Kaylin. This interview with MOD, baby. Got anything to say from in this interview?
September 3rd, man. If it ain't out now, go get it. If it's out, if this ain't out by the time that the fucking project out, go get Craig and Dead. If not, go pre-sale that bitch.
Craig and Dead, KLTS County Stacks.
Stop hating on MOD though.
For real, man.
Why y'all niggas hate us so much? That's a real motherfucking question. Why y'all niggas hate us so much? We lovable. We lovable. We love y'all.
We like long trees and sipping hooch.
We ain't got no problems until you want a problem. Then it's no problem.
It's like I'm right. What he said?
It's just like I'm right. But when I'm wrong, I'm still right. Because even though I was wrong, I was still right. Right?
That's how Terrence Harvey signed down.
Yeah, that's how it makes sense to me.
It do make sense, but we be thinking it don't. But yeah, man.
Shout out Hip Hop Raise Me podcast.
Yes,
all day. MOD, don't forget the motherfucker baby. Everybody that's trying to reach your dreams, trying to do your shit, nigga, fuck the haters. Block out all that shit. Do what you gotta do.
I got one question for y'all too. I gotta shout everybody out. Me, I always talk about Hip Hop Raise Me on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I listen to that shit when I was on punishment. When I'm out on the streets doing my shit, that was my shit. Whatever I had going on, hip hop was always there. If I was dealing with shit with a female, I got hip hop songs for that. I got hip hop songs for anything. It's like therapy. Like, you tell me you got a problem, I probably got a song for you. Like, here, listen to this.
Yeah.
What y'all feel like raised y'all?
That's a good question. I think what raised me was my imagination. That's what even got me to doing music. I was always like, my brother was 13 years, me and my brother 13 years apart. So I was down there like an only child. So I had to use my imagination, and that shit raised in me because I was down there like a latchkey kid. Even though my parents was home, like I was always left alone. So all I had was my imagination. That shit got me to doing music and recording. So I said my imagination.
Yeah, that's pretty much my same story, my imagination. But I had, you feel me, my brothers along that journey with me. Definitely would have been a tougher journey for myself if I were to do it by myself. But I was blessed to have, you feel me, people that wasn't blood, but you feel me, they're considered blood to me. You feel me, they was on the same journey as me, same path, understood what I was going through, understood, you feel me, the negatives, the positives. They was through it all, you feel me. Not a lot of people can say I had this same type of people with me since day one, you feel me. A lot of motherfuckers had friends that switched up on them. I can positively and happily say none of my brothers did that shit, you feel me. So I would say it's errors of this shit. So I would say that hip hop definitely raised me, and it definitely my brothers was a big factor in that path. You feel me? Not only my brothers here, my big brothers, shout out Big Mike, Young Black, them niggas did it before me. You feel me? And when I was a young, looking up at them, you feel me? Type shit. So
shout out to OHB.
Yeah, shout out to OHB.
I got a little history.
Yeah.
Act right.
Yep, exactly.
Act right.
Exactly. You feel me? Black gonna be on the podcast soon. You feel me? I'm about to link with bro right after this shit. But I would say, you feel me, for what's my brothers, it was the experience raised me. I wouldn't say it's the hip hop, it's more the experience of hip hop that raised me. One, you feel me, generations and genres that we went through, certain music actually turned us up. You feel me, made us mad, sad, whatever the case may be. But I would say, you feel me, the hip hop raised me, and also, you feel me, the path and journey I did with my brothers, for sure.
Man, I'm glad to talk about the experience part of hip hop. I feel like people forget how many black millionaires we got from hip hop, not just the artist side. The management, A&Rs, record execs, producers, songwriters. Hip hop, how much money we put in the black economy through hip hop.
Oh yeah, shout out to Hakim too. Shout out my nigga Q, definitely, because he was definitely one of the black entrepreneurs that believed in us and actually, you feel me, took the leap of faith. You feel me, type shit. You feel me. So shout out to bro. And there's not a lot of, you feel me, black entrepreneurs out here that's actually trying to put on other black entrepreneurs. You feel me. So if you are a black entrepreneur out there, that's looking for, you feel me, more business, and there's entrepreneurs coming up, definitely look out for your people, man.
Much love. That's the end of this episode of Hip Hop Raised Me Podcast. Catch y'all next time. We out.
MOD, don't forget the motherfucking baby.
Peace.
You're
Hey, I'm ready to fuck out of you. Like my Raised Me Podcast. I'm podcast out there. Go subscribe to YouTube. That's our Raised Me Podcast. Podcast, we here poolside.
Don't get me wrong, I get paid for shows, but it's okay to pay for the show if it got some type of incentives.
Why? So you saying like more like an experimental R&B sound? Like how would you describe it? You said
Yeah,
it's
like-
like a vibe.
More so like a pop type of R&B type mix. You know, the baddest of them all, Miss Trina.
Ooh, okay, pull up
Miss
that.
Trina.
I'm smoking that broccoli strand today. Finding your ears especially. Fetty want a broccoli. Smoke good.
Right now.
Listen to good hip hop.